It's the War Room with Owen Shroyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have absolutely devastating news here when it comes to the attack on free speech and the attack on InfoWars that I'm going to be getting into in the next segment after this short break, and then with Darren McBreen as well in the third hour, where you have the Project Veritas videos where they talk about censoring us, keeping us down. You've seen how they shadow ban us, they throttle back our live audience. Now they're trying to brainwash students into saying InfoWars content needs to be removed from the web. So I'm going to be breaking down that devastating news. But first, yesterday I went out to UT. Check out this exchange I had with a professor with purple hair.
Masculinity is, I mean, it's something that's like biological about you, right? It's not a mental. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, this is too good for me. Wait, hold on, ma'am. Can I get an expansion on that? Why is masculinity made up?
I will not speak to you. I do not speak to you.
But you did just yell at me though. You did just yell at me.
I did just yell at you.
Okay, but you won't speak to me. You'll just yell at me.
No, I don't want to speak to you on camera. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, but why is masculinity a made-up concept?
Well, I mean, where's masculinity? Show me where it is.
Well, look about human history. How about like men that rode on horses with pounds and pounds of armor and fought in wars? What about the Roman gladiators?
That's masculinity? That's your definition of masculinity?
Okay, well, what do you think that is if that's not masculinity? Were there female gladiators?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Who were the famous female gladiators?
Who were the famous male gladiators?
There were dozens of them. There's been movies. How about Maximus? How about Maximus Aurelius?
Come on.
So
you
what?
just watch movies? That's where you get your information?
So, but you haven't provided one fact, ma'am. You yelled at me, and then you tried to insult a concept that's been around for thousands of years.
Oh.
Yeah, all right. So how many female soldiers were there in the ancient...
Yeah, just stretch it out. Oh, just stretching it out. Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Ancient history? Is that ancient history? So you don't think masculinity is a real thing? I'm just trying to have a conversation. I'm just trying to figure it out. How can masculinity not be a real thing? So is femininity a real thing?
No.
So there's no such thing as femininity or masculinity?
No.
Women and men just organically don't do the different things? Like women don't like makeup and jewelry?
That's all taught.
That's all taught, really?
How many women do you see here with makeup on? How many women do you see?
I would guess that probably half of them are wearing some sort of makeup, including yourself.
No, I have no makeup on.
Okay, good for you. I'm just saying.
No makeup.
So femininity doesn't exist and masculinity doesn't exist. So are there any differences, women, at all? Are there any differences between men and women?
Fundamentally, no.
Fundamentally, no?
No.
Like having children? Your reproductive organs? Your body structure?
That is not a definition.
Your mental makeup? Your brain chemistry?
See, now you've gone too far.
This is all scientific. This is all biological. Men and women are different. They have different brains. They have different bodies.
No, they do not.
Yes,
have
they
different
do.
brains.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes, they do.
That's where you're
In
wrong.
fact, they deal with pain differently. They deal with everything. They deal with emotion differently.
No,
this is science.
Science.
Are you a professor? I don't understand. This is basic psychology.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
So wrong.
Why don't you take a psychology class at University of Texas and find out?
You have, sir.
Psychology. So I'm just trying to figure out. So you don't think there's differences between men and women? This is amazing, and this is a professor, I bet, here. Basic human biology, basic human anatomy, basic human psychology, and they deny all of it. And then I think I'm a bad guy for just reporting on it. I'm not even trying to pick a fight with you. It's out here saying, look, they say masculinity is a mental health issue. You say it doesn't even exist. So that means that the University of Texas is addressing something that you think is made up. Don't you think that should be an issue? You know what I think is a mental health issue? People who deny science and biology. I think it's a mental health issue to think there's 77 different genders. There's 2. As soon as you come out the womb, you can determine it. It's real simple. I'm no doctor, but I promise you that. Please get this on. All right, there's my toxic masculinity, folks. Free speech used to be something that we coveted in this country. Free speech, where we said, I may not agree with what you're saying, but I'd fight to the death for your right to say it. That is America.
But now we have entered a PC culture where they want everybody looking around, afraid of their own shadow. Don't say anything that might offend somebody. And now they've taken it one step further and have called for outright banning of certain content and personalities, and of course, right here, InfoWars and Alex Jones. And so now they're saying, this is from Slate. Yes, that Slate. Streaming services have a conspiracy theory problem. But the answer isn't for Netflix and Amazon Prime to just remove the terrible documentaries. No, they want us shut down. Now, I'm going to be getting into more details of this story as the show goes on. We're going to be breaking it down with other hosts as well. But look at some of the documentaries that they have on here that they don't want you to see. The Truth About Vaccines. We Don't Vaccinate. Vaxxed. I believe Vaxxed even won some awards. So they don't want you to know the truth about vaccines. They say that it's dangerous and a weapon of mass destruction. A documentary film, folks. This is 1984 in the flesh. This is book burning. To say that a documentary is a weapon of mass destruction? Yeah, these documentaries are weapons of mass destruction against the big lie told to us about vaccines. Absolutely. You are right, Slate. Slate is actually right. These documentaries are weapons of mass destruction of information. We destroy misinformation with our documentaries, and so they want them shut down. It goes on. Alex Jones.